Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Well, today I am going to be sharing with you my August empties, and this includes the wax melt challenge hosted by Patricia Gates, and it also includes my project Use It Up that I've been working on, plus some odds and ends, which includes candles. But I like to start with the wax melt challenge first because I have all this wax, all these empties laying here and partial empties, and it just kind of helps me resolve, okay, what do I have left to talk about? So that's what I'm going to start with. Now, the wax melt challenge that is hosted by Patricia Gates, if you want to follow along, you can find her on YouTube and on Instagram, and yeah, she gives out ideas for prompts once a month, and then she puts all those prompts together and combines them and creates for each month. So here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and start with day number 1, and my glasses are extremely dirty. So you always notice those things when you get ready to do a video. With me, it's my nails, my hair, and my glasses. Those all have to be ready to go, and these are not. Hold on. Okay, and I am back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with day number 1. And day number 1 is melt a raspberry or cream scent. And I picked a raspberry, and I picked black raspberry sangria. And it is juicy dark berries, vibrant orange, and fruit nectar. And I was able to get through 3 cubes. So there is that, and it's getting kind of oily, so I would like to try to finish this sometime, but anyway, you know how it is. All right, the next one is day 2, sunflower day. Melt a sunflower or starts with S scent wax, and I picked from Rocky Top Sun Blooms. And this is pear, grapefruit, aquatic notes, magnolia, cyclamen, jasmine, amber, musk, and cedar. I really enjoyed this one. This was an orange wax, and it had like browns in it, and then she put little jewels. It was so beautiful. I hated to melt it. It was just gorgeous. This one, you do get that cyclamen. The jasmine's there. To me, there is like a citrus note about it. Okay, it's the grapefruit, but it doesn't like smell like grapefruit like it normally does, but it just gives it that citrus boost. And maybe there's just a hint of amber in here. You guys, this is a gorgeous scent, and it borderlines very gorgeous, borderlining clean and fresh. That's what I get out of this one. I would definitely buy this one again. This one is kind of like one of those that neutralizes the air, especially if you've just got done warming something that's really heavy bakery. Okay, the next one is day 3, melt a watermelon scent. And I picked from Scentsy, get a hair out of my mouth, wild watermelon, or wild watermelon, that's what it is. Ripe watermelon, green apple, and sugared pineapple. I really like this watermelon. I do get that green apple in here especially. Not so much the pineapple. I really do like it. It smells the same on cold as it does on warm. Strength and throw on that one is about a 7 out of a 10. Okay, the next one is day 4, National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Melt something to highlight one of its ingredients. And I picked from Scentsy, Very Vanilla. And this has tonka bean and creamy vanilla. To me, this is very authentic vanilla bean scent. I really like this. The only downside is it's just light, but it's got like almost like a sweetness about it too that's been added in, almost, I want to say, just a hint of frosting, just a light hint. When I first got this, I thought it smelled like warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works. It doesn't. It's more on the line of just an ordinary vanilla, kind of like a bakery vanilla, or it could be a body care. It could go either way. I really did like this, but yeah, it's just light, you guys. Not a repurchase. I do have more of that I'm still working on getting through. I think I have another bar of that, maybe 2 bars. So that's good. The next one is day 5. Melt a wax with blackberry in it. And, you know, do you think I could find one or think of one? But I was looking for an excuse to warm buckleberry. And buckleberry is fresh berries, crumbly coffee cake. It's a 2022 bar. I just need to get through it. It looks like it was the scent of the month at one time. I really like this scent. And so I'm going to just say the dark berries, fresh berries are the what is it, the blackberry? Yeah, we'll just say it's blackberry. To me, though, I get like that Smucker's berry syrup, and I can't think of the name of it it's called. But you know those bottles of Smucker's syrup that you get to put on your pancakes and waffles? Oh my gosh. Heaven, heaven, heaven. That's what this smells like to me, like one of those. And I can't think of the name of it. If I can think of the name of it, I'll put it right here on the screen so you can see it. But I cannot think of the name of it. Or I'll post a picture, but that's what this reminds me of. I love this scent. Strength and Throw is a 7 out of a 10. Almost an 8 at times. But for the most part, about a 7 out of a 10 for me, which is that sweet spot for me. Day number 6, melt a root beer scent or starts with R. And I picked from Scentsy. I didn't have a root beer scent. Route 66. And it's breeze of citrus, herbs, and musk. Sorry if I can hang on to stuff. And I went through a couple cubes. You guys, this is so good. It borderlines masculine, but I just love that scent. It's like it is a breezy, citrusy scent. It is very, very good. It has a very awesome title. I love the title of this wax melt. I mean, Route 66. Yeah, it does make you think you're out there in a convertible flying down the highway, down Route 66. Yes, and Route 66, the pathway, not the total pathway of Route 66. I'm thinking more like down by the Arizona area, that area. Yeah. So anyway, there's some beautiful landscapes down there. Okay, the next one is day 7, warm a purple wax. Well, I picked from Swanky. Where are you? It's hiding. Swanky is hiding. Here it is. Okay. Huckleberry Cake Pops. I got this bag of wax from Terry Smell Goods, and I will put her YouTube channel in the description also. She gifted me this. It was great on cold. I got the huckleberry. I got like a sweet cake, but no throw. This had no throw. Strength and Throw was about a 2. I mean, you had to literally stand over the warmer and maybe almost smell in the wax to get any scent out of it. But I was really sad. I was really disappointed. But it's a year old. Maybe that had something to do with it. And I didn't double bag it after I got it from Terry. I should have done that. So it could have been a failure on my part as well. Okay, I had to pause the video. I have like a little beeper collar on Scooby. And I was just being kind and turned it down. It's like a radio collar that keeps him in the yard. I turned it down so it was just beeping because he seemed to be staying in the yard until he saw Ollie, the neighbor dog. So he didn't leave the yard, but Scooby was about ready to bolt and leave the yard. I was like, okay. So anyway, yes, I am back. Okay, and I can't find my glasses. Hold on. Okay. And I am back. Okay, the next one is day 8, melt a wax that a YouTuber loves, tag them in it. And I picked, where are you? Amber Road. And the person that I picked, well, I picked 2 people. Andrea, Metallica Mom, likes Amber Road. And then Amy from Happily Scented Life, her mom, she's talked about this a couple times, likes Amber Road. And I guess her mom was excited because it came back with the Bring Back My Bar. And I like this as well. It was in my club. I say was. I actually closed my club the other day. I have reservations, yes and no, but my club, that's a whole other story. And I don't want to talk about it right now because then I'm going to think, oh no. But yeah, that's just a whole other story. But anyway, Amber Road is very, very good. It's red cedar, incense, vetiver, crackling birch leaves. I really like this scent. I have another bar of this. It's a very sophisticated woodsy scent that does have a lot of amber in it, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Strength and Throw on this one is an 8 out of a 10. I love this scent. Okay, the next one is, I skipped up to day 10. So I went from day 8 to day 10, and that is Seaside Splendor Melts a Scent that you associate with exploring the coast. Well, I picked some Walmart wax, and I absolutely adore this. It's Ocean Peony, and I was able to go through 2 of their little clams. It's only 1.25 ounces, so total I went through 2.5 ounces. And it's fresh sea air, beachside rose, salted peony, ambered bergamot. You guys, I get the peony. I get kind of like that aquatic note about this. This is a beautiful scent. I'm interested in purchasing a candle and seeing how that does. So yes, and that is Ocean Peony. And I know we're going into fall, so I don't know. The availability of this candle may not be there. And if not, I will definitely be getting it in the spring. So yeah. Strength and Throw on that one is about a 7 out of a 10 also. I mean, and these are only like, here in the United States, they're like $1.19 a piece. And it's 1 ounce. I mean, it's 1.25 ounces to be exact. I mean, I was really impressed. I think I have another one of those. All right, so the next one is day 12. I moved up to day 12. So melt something clean. Melt something clean. That's all I wrote down. Probably a cleaning scent or a cleaner scent. And I picked a tester of, let's see, where are you? Make a Splash, if I can find it. Nope. Hold on. Okay. I put together a Make a Splash and coconut flour. And I just did this one in my bedroom. And actually, no, I did that one in my bathroom and this one in my bedroom. I finished up my coconut flour. And to me, it was a beautiful cleaner scent. I mean, there's a spot in the back of my house where my bedroom and bathroom are. There's that sweet spot. And it just smelled wonderful. And I think this would make a great cleaner scent. I don't have the scent notes on Make a Splash, but I like it. I've had it as a counter clean, and ever since then, now I just think of a cleaner scent with this, and it's very nice. It's very aquatic. It's kind of air freshening. And then I have Tropical Blooms with this one. Or coconut flour is Tropical Blooms, pineapple, and coconut milk. This married with that, softened it, toned it down, and just, yeah, I would like this as a cleaner. Coconut flour, I would like it as a laundry item of some sort, or, you know, so maybe in the future they could bring back that scent and bring it into the cleaning line. I think that would be nice. All right, so I am actually going to end it here because I've got to take Shelby over to get a bath. She is shedding like crazy, and so I'm just going to take her over really quick, and you won't know it because you'll think, oh, okay, whatever, you know, but I am going to pause this video, and you guys, I'll be back. Okay, and I'm back. So we're going to pick up with day number 14, Melt a Wax with a really short name, and I picked from Scentsy Ace. And this is Juicy Tangerine, Soothing Lavender, Dark Chocolate, and Sweet Musky Amber. You guys, I did not get any chocolate in this, nor did I get any tangerine, but maybe it's just the combination of everything in there together that I'm smelling. To me, it's a very strong masculine scent. That's what I'm getting out of this. I don't really like this scent. I thought I liked it in the beginning. When it first came out, I was like, oh yeah, I'm really gonna like this. Now when it's said and done, I really don't. and I don't see myself gravitating to this probably ever again. Strength of throw on this one was about an 8 out of a 10. It performed amazing. Amazing. Okay, the next one is pop in a fall scent if you're impatient, or one from summer that starts with F. Well, I picked pop in a fall scent, and it starts with F too, and that is Fall Feelin'. And it's blood fresh, or fresh blood orange, sugared cranberry, and juniper clove, and on a crisp day. I think I added the crisp day on there as a scent note because it does smell kind of like a crisp day. It smells like the epitome of fall. And you would not think that juniper would be in a fall scent, but it's here. And it's an amazing scent. Strength and throw out of this one was a 9 out of a 10. I really like this one. This one's getting kind of oily, so I need to see if I can't use it up. See? And it's a 2023 bar. So yeah, so that is Fall Feelin'. So the next one is, let's see, day 16. Bottoms up, pop in. Bottoms up, melt something with a boozy note. And I picked from Scentsy Rum Raisin Cookie. And it is cookie dough spiced with rum, raisins, and cloves. I just went ahead and finished it up. This was my last bar. This is so good. It does smell like a rum raisin cookie to me. It is so good. You do get that rum, the clove, everything is in here. Strength and throw is about a 7 out of a 10. This one used to be stronger, and I think maybe because it's an older bar. Come on. It's 2 years old. All right, so the next one is day 17, Warm a Spa scent. And I picked from Goose Creek, Sage Leaf, and Citrus. And I only had 2 little cubes left of that. And so with it, I added Olive Branch from Casa Hermosa. And Sage Leaf is, I don't know if I can read the writing, but there are leaves, lavender, musk, patchouli. It's very, very good. Doesn't say, does there sage? I'm sure there's sage on there. Yeah, fresh sage. All right, so this is such a great scent, you guys. I love sage scents. They just, to me, they're so fragrant and beautiful, and anything you mix sage with seems to just give it that fragrant note that I really, really like. I love the smell of sage, and you definitely get that in there. I don't know so much of a citrus. There might be a little bit of a citrus, but I really, really do like this one. This one throws off some pretty good scent, about 8 out of a 10. And then the Olive Branch, I think that's, is Olive Branch a Lush scent originally, or is it a Bath and Body Works scent? I don't know, but I really, really enjoyed this. It's also fragrant, and she didn't put her scent notes on here, and it's a vendor company that I've purchased from a couple times a couple years ago, and I'm just trying to get through her wax before I buy any more from her. I do like her wax. It tends to be a little light. You kind of have to know, I'm just learning which ones of hers throw stronger than others. This one was fairly light. This was about a 5 out of a 10. I wish that it was stronger. And I love supporting vendors too. I love it. But yeah, that one was a little light, but I like the scent profile. All right, moving on to day 18, Melt a Long-Lasting Scent. And I actually pulled 2. I had a tester of lilacs and violets, and then Hometown Cowboy. Now, I change out my wax melts every day, so if I was to leave these in the warmers, I would probably still have scent 3-4 days later. And Hometown Cowboy is dark suede, aged leather, and black mahogany. And I'll just turn this over so you can see it. And then Lilacs and Violets is just pretty much Lilacs and Violets. Strength and throw out of the Lilacs and Violets is about a 9 out of a 10, even with a tester. And then in my other warmers, I put in Hometown Cowboy, And this one is good. I really like this one, except for the mahogany. Yeah, dark suede, aged leather, mahogany. I'm not a mahogany fan, but I was able to use this one up. This one is an 8 out of a 10. Strength and throw. All right, so moving on to day 19. Day off, melt a free melt day. And I picked from Fusion Retail Wax, and it's called Iced Oatmeal Cookie. This smells identical to those iced oatmeal cookies that you buy in the grocery store. The prepackaged ones, identical. Identical. And I love this scent. I will be buying more of this. I got this at my local Kroger or Fred Meyer store. You guys, Fusion does a great job, and I'm impressed with this. Strength and throw out of this one was a 7 out of a 10. I mean, I could smell it no problem. I warmed it throughout my kitchen area. You guys, this is good. This is really good. I would definitely buy that one again. All right, the next one is day 20. Oh, and I also melted with it an old tester of cranberry garland, and that was good too. Yes, it's a really good scent. All right, so the next one is day 20, melt a scent that starts with the first letter of your last name. Well, my last name is McLean, and so I picked Scentspirations Mango Wildflower. I loved this collection. I wish I would have had more. The only one that I tried was the Mango Margarita, which is my favorite, and then Mango Wildflower. I only did these two. I love this. I have another bar of this, and it's great. It's wild hibiscus, freesia, and mango. You got the freesia, you got the mango. You must love mango. I don't know about hibiscus because I'm not really familiar. There's a lot of hibiscus in scents, and I'm kind of learning what hibiscus smells like, but I really like this scent, and Strength and Throw was about a 7 out of a 10. All right, so the next one is day 21, melt any sunset colored wax. Well, I picked from Scoopable cider lane type, which is mold warm cider, caramel, and sweet cinnamon. This I picked up, well, it was gifted to me from Terry Smell Goods. And you guys, I really enjoy this. I didn't think that I would like it because cider scents kind of make me run for the hills. But this one is so good, so I can't say that anymore because there was another cider scent that I liked as well. Crimson Berries and Cider, or Cider and Crimson Berries, which is in the Scentsy Harvest collection. I think that's the other one that I like. You guys, this is so good. Oh, I got the caramel apple. And yeah, I got the caramel. I smell caramel apple. There's no apple listed here, but it's warm mulled cider. Maybe it's in the cider seasonings and spices. Maybe they put chunks of apple in it because I'm picking up apple. And I absolutely adored this scent. In fact, I want to finish this one soon. And I'm so grateful for this Scoopable that she gave me because it's pretty good. I really like it. All right, and I think this is about a 7 out of a 10 too, if I didn't say that already. All right, so I jumped over to day 23. Melt a wax that makes you think of a road trip. And I picked Breakfast in Bed. And it's warm pumpkin pastry, black raspberry, and sweet cinnamon drizzle. This is so good. Yes. The reason why I picked Breakfast in Bed is when Barry and I make a road trip, we usually stay at a hotel. And we like to stay at hotels that have, if you go downstairs or you go to the main floor, they have breakfast. And then we take our breakfast, our coffee and our toast or whatever, and we go back to our bedrooms, to our bedroom, I should say, or our room. And we sit there and drink our coffee and watch TV and eat. And it's pretty much breakfast in bed. So that's what I was thinking of. And yeah, absolutely. We love to stay at hotels that have all the amenities. Barry and I do. We get a kick out of that. So yeah, so Breakfast in Bed. All right. The next one is day 24, melt a breakfast scent. I could have done that one too. And I picked one from Terry that she gifted me, and it was from Traverse City. Where is it? Oh, I know what it is. It's blueberry lemon donuts, or donut. This one was good. It was on the light side though. I only got like a 5 out of a 10, 4 out of a 10. I wish that it was stronger. But it's powdered donuts, lemon zest, and juicy blueberries. So there is that one. All right, the next one is day 25, banana split day. Melt any of its ingredients. And I picked from Bright House Scents banana cream pie, because I love bananas in my banana splits. And this is banana cream and sweet pie crust. What's interesting is I got the saltiness, the crust. It was very good. This is a really good scent. It really did smell like banana cream pie. Strength and throw on it though was medium to light. It was about a 5. I wish that it was stronger, but I still enjoyed it just the same. Okay, the next one is day 26, and it's Kevin. Pick something controversial you only to melt home alone. Well, you're gonna just think this is hilarious. I can't talk right now, apparently. Amber Hollow. I had a tester of Amber Hollow, and it's even controversial to me. I mean, it's like, it's very much autumnal. I don't have the scent notes, but it's very strong, spicy, heavy. Once you warm this, it stays into your walls and the cracks of your walls, and it never leaves. I warmed this in our room that we're actually putting up new drywall in. That's kind of funny, right? The drywall isn't up yet, and I've already warmed it, so we'll seal in all of the... But I warmed this one. Strength and throw is about a 9 out of a 10. Out of this little tiny tester that is like 6 years old. Yeah. But anyway, that's Amber Hollow. Okay, the next one is, I skipped over to day 28. Melt a green wax for a peridot, which is August birthstone. And I went back and used more of my Route 66. So there is that. And I just already discussed that one, so we're done with that one. Okay, and then I moved up to day 31. Back to school, melt an apple scent. And I picked from Better Homes and Gardens, fresh orchard apples. I warmed 1 cube. I got this earlier this year, yeah, in January. You guys, I love this. I love this scent. Strength and throw, 9 out of a 10. It really does smell like fresh orchard apples. Reminds me a lot of Johnny Appleseed. From Scentsy, it's apple, pear blossom, lemon, sugar, and vanilla bean scent notes. And I love this. It's such a great scent. Better Homes and Gardens puts out some great apple scents. I mean, they just put out great scents, period. Yeah. So that is what I went through with the Wax Melt Challenge. Now I'm going to move on and share with you some randomness and talk about some other stuff that I went through. Okay, I'm going to talk about my Project Use It Up box. Items that came from my Project Use It Up box. And let's see. I'm going to pull, let's see. Let's do the other stuff, and then I'll do my Scentsy last. So I have a vendor wax from Bright House Scents. And it's all cream, no coffee. Peach, apricot, cherry, honey, cream, caramel, and hints of cinnamon. Now this one was strong, but I didn't know if I liked it so much. I got kind of a boozy note out of this that was kind of unsettling with the cream. It was like a fruity, boozy note with cream, and just didn't settle with me, you guys. I kind of liked it on cold, and this is actually one that I picked that I wanted to try. but yeah, strength and throw on this one was about a 7 out of a 10, 8 out of a 10. Like I said, it threw down some scent, but yeah, that was crazy. But anyway, probably not a repurchase for me, and I would like to buy more Bright House scents in the future until, you know, if the shipping would come down, and I have a feeling it is. I really do. That's just my prediction. I have a feeling that the shipping rates are going to go down, and because I would love to purchase from Melanie again, and yeah, she's got some great wax. I'm so sad for her right now that the shipping rates went up and it costs so much now to get wax to the United States, because she's a Canadian vendor, for those of you who don't know. So yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? All right. Let's see, and I have another Bright House scent. It's Grape Berry Bloom. It was a tester that she sent me, or a sample, and it's grape, mixed berries, spring florals, and mixed with, I guess nothing. Okay, let's try this again. Grape, mixed berries, spring florals. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I felt about this one, and I can't remember. I feel so bad about this. But yeah, it's just too much time has gone by. So that's Grape Berry Bloom. I'm sure it was good. If it was bad, I would remember. You know, that's the thing. Okay, and then I picked, yeah. And then I went through some of my Scentsy brick, the Christmas tree Scentsy brick that I got last year. And I took some cubes off of it, and I was able to go through that. And the scent notes are pine needles and a pine wood forest. It's such a great Christmas scent. In fact, I'm going to be putting another chunk of it in my next project Use It Up box. It's great. Strength and throw is about a 7 out of a 10. But not only is it a nice Christmassy scent that I like to warm year round, but it's a very much a evergreen scent that I really like. I really like that a lot. So anyway, okay. Now what do I have here? Oh, from Destination I have Jelly Cronut. You guys, this is so good. Oh my gosh. You got it just smells pretty much like a jelly donut. It's delicious. It is flaky, buttery croissant donut filled with blackberry, raspberry, and strawberry jelly. Oh my gosh, you guys, so good. It was a little on the light side, but you know, I got this one a year and a half ago, and I didn't double bag it. No, wait a minute, I did double bag it. Sorry, scratch that. It was good. Strength and throw was about a 6 out of a 10. All right, the next one, let's see, do I have any more vendor? I have one here from the Crafty Barista. It was a chocolate frog. It warmed really well. It's got chocolate caramel and buttercream, I guess. It was very good. Strength and throw was a 6 out of a 10. And then I've got some retail wax here. I have from Better Homes and Gardens, Caribbean Sea Breeze. You guys, this was so good. At first, I wasn't sure. When I first got it, I thought this smells really perfumey. It kind of smells like carpet fresh, you know, the stuff that we used to sprinkle on our carpets and vacuum it up, and maybe some of you still do that. That's what it smelled like to me. But then when I warmed it, it just made the air smell so fresh and clean. That's what I really liked. And it's salt breeze, pineapple, honeydew, coconut water, sea salt, orchid, magouette, and moss scent notes. So liked it very much. Strength and throw is about anywhere between an 8 and a 9 out of 10. It just threw down some scent. The next one is Wild Berry Cheesecake. Oh my gosh, you guys, do I love this one. It is so good. It's more berry leaning than cheesecake. And it is blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, sugar, lemon zest, and cheesecake scent notes. So good. Strength and throw, about 7 out of a 10. All right, and then I have some Scentsy here. I have Blue Skies and Bergamot. I don't have the scent note to this one. But you guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I think it was a scent of the month for July. Was it the scent of the month for July? I think it was. It wasn't June. I think it was July. No. Yes. It was in there somewhere. Sometime this summer. But it is so good. I got the bergamot and that, there's kind of some woody notes here. You guys, it is so good. I love this one. I'm so glad that I have more of this. I'm excited about that. Yes, Strength and Throw is about a 7 out of a 10. And then I finished up Blooming Marvelous. This is a beautiful scent. Spring blossoms ripened, red currant and golden amber. You definitely got like a floral, lightly softened amber. This is so pretty. And there's a little bit of fruitiness in here, but so dang light. Strength and Throw is about a 4 out of a 10 out here in my dining area, 5 out of a 10 in my bedroom. I wish that it was stronger. I really do. I think it would be more of a room builder. I think if I kept it in my warmers for a couple days and that's all I warmed throughout my house, I could probably pick up on it then. I could. But that would probably be the only way. All right, so the next one that I went through, and I went through some testers of Gimme Candy and Dutch Apple Bread. And Gimme Candy, this was the first time I've ever tried it. And I guess now we don't have it. And I'm not sad about it. This is just it was too heavy. It was too sickly sweet for me. I did not like this one at all. So, yeah, I'm glad I got to try it. But it was strong. I mean, this little tester threw down some scent. For a little tester, about a 7 out of a 10. And then Dutch Apple Bread. This one is good. Let me have the right side. Yeah, I did like this one. It was in our catalog last fall, but it's not back. It's okay. It's a great apple scent. I enjoyed it. There's some other scents that I like just as well. I like the Scentsy Baked Apple Pie. I like that one just as well, if not better, than Dutch Apple Bread. But there is that. So I went through those. And then, I have one here from Pumpkin Parcel Cherry Pie. And it is Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Marshmallow Fireside. And Buffy has Angel and Twilight, which I don't know what that is. It's a cologne scent. And then Marshmallow Fireside is toasted marshmallows, vanilla cream, and Smoldering Woods. There we go. So it's got kind of it's a cherry pie with a smoky note. Kind of like a mysterious cherry pie. That's what she should have named it, was Mysterious Cherry Pie. Because it's not like when I first got it, I think, oh yeah, I'll take a cherry pie. It's not your basic Betty cherry pie. It isn't. So there is that. Strength and Throw on it was about a 7 out of a 10. All right. And let's see, then I'm going to talk about some randomness here. I finished up a Caramel Vanilla Delight. And it's vanilla ice cream, liquid caramel, and white rum. This might have been in my Project Use It Up box too. Maybe. I can't remember. I think it just fell out. It's all good. Anyway, I like this one. Strength and Throw is about a 6 out of a 10. And then I've got some testers here, and I'm just going to fire them off. I went through a Snowberry, 100 Acre Wood, Luna, Cinnamon Vanilla, and Black Raspberry Vanilla. And then I was able to finish 3 candles, you guys. I'm so excited. I finished the Betty Crocker gingerbread cake from Goose Creek. And it is spiced gingerbread, sweet cinnamon sugar, freshly baked cake. You guys, I love this one. I chopped this one down into wax melts. And it was great. I love this. I have another candle and I'm excited. I love it that there's even a little Betty Crocker spoon on there as well. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I like the aesthetics of this candle. I like what they did with the packaging. That is just way cool. That just makes you want to just reach out and take a bite. But you guys, this is amazing. Strength and Throw was an 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy it. Okay, the next Goose Creek candle I went through is Book by the Lake. And this is another one that I chopped up into wax melts. I so love this one. It's Cool Lake Waters, Summer Breeze, Lotus Blossom, and Sun-Drenched Woods. So it's kind of an atmospheric scent. Very, very good. And you do get the woods. You get kind of like the breeze. It's just beautiful. I do pick up on the lotus. You guys, it was wonderful. Strength and Throw was about a 7 out of a 10. And then another one from the same line that this one was in is Gone Camping. And I actually burned this one. Yeah, this one is crackling cedarwood, amber, bergamot, musk, white woods, and patchouli. This is another kind of an earthy, woody scent. It was actually really, really nice, you guys. Strength and Throw on this one was about a 9 out of a 10. It threw down some scent. And then when it got down to about the top of the brown part, it got kind of murky and sooty. So I did my little porch lighting thing where I put it down on my porch and I finished its burn cycle out there. And yeah, so I guess that is it, you guys. I don't have any more to talk about. That's what I went through. So now I'm going to start pulling my favorites. Okay, I'm going to go with honorable mention. 4th place goes to the Scentspirations Black Raspberry Sangria. I like this scent. I do. Great, great scent. 3rd place goes to Mainstays Ocean Peony. I like Ocean Peony, you guys. It is good. Check it out if you can get it at your local Walmart. And 2nd place goes to Coconut Flower. I love this scent. Yes, very, very good. Love Coconut Flower. And then 1st place goes to the Scoopable Cider Lane type that I got from Miss Terry. So I am in love with this scent. I guess the company is now called Macaron Wax Melts. But yeah, this is #1 Cider Lane type. Very, very good. This was hard because in the run-up I also had this candle. I had Breakfast in Bed. I mean, I had some others here, but they didn't quite make the cut. Route 66. There's just some great ones in here, you guys. So, you guys take care. Have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon.